The Most Beautiful Life is Here by Xuefeng. Where is the most beautiful life? Actions speak louder than words, so let's let the facts do the talking. Search "The Voices of the Elderly Living in the Second Home" on YouTube, and you will find the answer. The most beautiful life is in the second home. With modest educational backgrounds, having lived in the countryside for most of their lives, and being around 70 or even over 80 years old, what insights and experiences do these elderly people gain after living in the second home for over 4 years? Their unanimous sentiment is, life in the home is wonderful. Even if they were given well-built houses, attended to by others, and provided with a monthly stipend of 10,000 yuan to return to their hometowns, they adamantly refuse to leave, some even saying, "I'd rather die than go back." For the elderly, living in the second home is akin to living in heaven. So, what about the experience for middle-aged adults, the youth, teenagers, and children in the second home? Again, let's let the facts speak. Searching "Voices of Chanyuan Celestials" and "The Second Home" on the internet, especially on YouTube and Facebook, will yield the answers. In summary, from young children to youths in their 20s, to middle-aged adults in their 40s and 50s, to elderly people in their 80s and 90s, not a single person has spoken negatively about life in the second home. Everyone loves living there. Human civilization has existed for nearly 5,000 years, but scouring through history, one would be hard-pressed to find a more ideal way of life than that in the second home. Even in the future, it's unlikely that a better lifestyle will emerge. Even if gods, Buddhas, immortals, and saints were to collaborate in creation, they couldn't surpass the superior lifestyle of the second home on earth. People pursue happiness, freedom, and safety, but have you found them? I can assert with certainty that, apart from the second home's mode of production and living, no matter how much power or wealth you possess, how learned you are in the ways of the world, or even if you're considered a messianic figure like the returning Jesus, Ziwei the Holy, the Sage of the East, Maitreya's reincarnation, etc., you will find it extremely difficult to provide a life where everyone feels happy, joyful, free, and content. Nor will you achieve true happiness, freedom, and safety for yourself, unless you can transport people to heaven. Therefore, I advise everyone seeking happiness for all humanity, from UN officials to religious leaders, from presidents to various masters, to cease their futile efforts and confusion. You won't find or achieve it. You should humbly learn and spread the philosophies of Chanyuan and earnestly practice the production and living model of the second home, unless you have personal ambitions and goals. As for the wealthy and the working masses, instead of focusing on protecting and growing your own wealth, it would be more meaningful and fitting to become a Chanyuan celestial and live in the second home. Rushing and toiling day in and day out, you will still end up living in worry, pain, anxiety, and fear, never attaining a life filled with joy, happiness, freedom, and contentment. When faced with facts, respect them and use them as a mirror. October 5, 2023. ChatGPT can make mistakes. Consider checking important information.